Hey guys, Justin here, Hardware IO, and welcome back. And before we get started, something does not feel right. Something is a little off with me. Oh wait, I didn't open with an energy drink. I gotta get some rocket fuel to power myself up for this. Well, since I forgot an energy drink, let's do some post-production magic to make that happen. I'm thinking a Red Bull. And well, how do I make this materialize? I feel like they always snap, right? I feel like they always snap. So let's just kind of hold our hand up and it worked. Oh my gosh. That's super easy. I'm just going to do that on my way to work every day. I like it. Oh, frothy. I dig it, I dig it, I dig it. Hey guys, welcome back to Hardware IO. Justin here. And I just want to make sure that you're getting the most out of your games and not experiencing any screen tearing. If you have a G-Sync or Freesync monitor and an AMD or Nvidia discrete graphics card that'll support this, you should definitely make sure that you have this setting turned on. Just because you purchased one of these monitors or graphics cards and you have them all hooked up and you've been playing on it doesn't mean you're experiencing screen tear free gaming. So let's just go through and I will show you how to make sure that this is turned on. It's super simple and it'll just make those games look polished and flawless. Alright, so to do this it's super simple, but I'm going to walk you through it just to make sure that every little part of it's set up, because you do have to do something with your monitor, Nvidia software, and possibly the game you're playing. So let's make sure we have everything set up correctly. If you're playing on a 144 hertz monitor, then you're going to want to make sure that you have the display port plugged in, and you're going to want to make sure that you don't have multiple connectors from your computer to your monitor. If you have a display port as well as a DVI port. Okay, so right here I said DVI, and I really did not mean that. I was messing around with getting rid of some of my old DVI cables, yeah, right before this video, and so I don't know why, but every time I say, or every time I mean HDMI in this video, somehow DVI comes out. So, oh, that looks nice. So I'm gonna kind of post-production clip in HDMI every time that I say DVI in this video, because I don't know, I was watching the playback and it's like, what are you doing? What are you thinking? So yeah, HDMI. Plugged in from your graphics card to your monitor. You're gonna have to change the source or just unplug that HDMI, because it's really not doing you any favors at this point. Because sometimes, like the panel I've got here, if I have the HDMI port plugged in, it'll just automatically feed through that one, and then I have to change the source to the display port, so it's kind of more of an annoyance. But yeah, so just make sure you have the proper cable, the display port coming from your graphics card to your monitor. On your monitor, we're going to want to go ahead and go into the menu, and so this LG panel, under Game Adjust, you've got Adaptive Sync. Right now it's turned off. We just need to turn it on, and as soon as it refreshes, it will say Adaptive Sync turned on, and it's showing 144 hertz, which is great. I know that G-Sync is not turned on software-wise, so let's go ahead and go into, on the desktop, right-click, hit Control Panel, Nvidia Control Panel, and as soon as that loads up, on the left-hand side in the taskbar, we've got 3D settings, display, and video. Under display, go down to Setup G-Sync, and there we can see our monitor, the LG, and it is G-Sync compatible. So under the first step, enable G-Sync and G-Sync compatible, and you can either select enable for full screen mode or enable for windowed and full screen mode, but this is for gaming, and usually your games are going to be in full screen mode. They're going to take up all the real estate, so I'm just going to leave this on full screen mode, And now we can go ahead and hit apply. Perfect. One other thing you should check in here, right click that desktop again, go to display settings, and in display scroll down to advanced display settings, and there we've got all of our information there, bit depth 10-bit, our resolution, our monitor, and our refresh rate. And the reason why I'm pointing this out, because it's not always going to auto populate to 144 hertz. Ours is set to it, so I don't have to do anything. But if it was at 120, like I'm doing right now, we could just hit the drop down, go to 144 hertz. We are set. All right, so now that you have the cable plugged in, you have the monitor set to FreeSync, you have G-Sync settings, and this would be FreeSync for AMD, but you have those settings turned on, and you have checked you're at 144 hertz, or whatever is matching your display settings. Now the final thing is not every game is going to have G-Sync turned on too. We'll just pick on Cyberpunk at this point, but because when I opened it up, FreeSync was turned off. You know, there was no frame rate limiter. Those are other things that you can do to just make sure you're not getting any tearing, clipping stuff. But let's go ahead and open Cyberpunk. All right, so now that we're in our game, let's go ahead and hop into the settings, because this is the final thing, and we're going to want to go into video, and right here, at least in Cyberpunk, you've got VSync. Let's go ahead and turn that on, and then we can even set a max frames per second limiter, because we know that this monitor is 144 hertz. No reason to go past it. And let's go ahead and slide that up to 144, and everything else looks good. Apply and back out, and now we are set. We should not be experiencing any clipping. Everything is nice and smooth and perfect. And let's see here, we can run out of here, and everything looks good, nice and crisp. Let's see here. I wonder what happened to them. Oh, we got 2 stars. 2 stars. Anybody gonna stop me up here? I don't think so. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, guy. What do you think you're doing? Alright, so that's all fun, but yeah, I mean, that's literally it. It's super simple. You know, make sure you have the right cable plugged into your monitor, and then make sure that your monitor is set to 144 hertz with FreeSync turned on, and then just make sure that the Nvidia settings are also turned on for G-Sync, and that the frame rates are set up. And then once you get into your game, just make sure that you have FreeSync, and you don't have to do the frame rate limiter, but you can just make sure that the FreeSync is turned on, and then you will be experiencing screen tear free gaming. So that's it. That's all for this video. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, smash that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you.